Well, hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Yetta Pearl. And so, I've had this channel for, a little while now. I've had, a bit of time to get feeling confident in what is happening and all that stuff. And so now I've decided that I would really enjoy having more subscribers. So I asked my angels, how do I do that? They said, talk to you guys, because you're the ones who control that, right? So I'm asking you for help. So my goal, right, my first goal is to get to 100 subscribers. And so if you would do that for me and hit the subscribe button and share this with your friends and family, whoever you think would be receptive. And then as soon as I do get to 100 subscribers, I will be making a draw for a personal reading. So that's really exciting. I enjoy doing the personal readings. So if like I'm so looking forward to that day when I can do the draw. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So this is your angel reading for the week of August 2nd through the 8th of 2021. And this is a general reading. So as such, some parts of it may not resonate with you. Take the parts that do and leave the rest. All is well. Okay, so we need one more card here. So this is all our guardian angels giving the messages that they want us to know. So this is for Aries, of course. And so let's see. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. So there's something happening this week that's going to be a bit of a wake-up call for you. So, it feels like there's it runs the whole range, from a tiny little thing that makes you go, oh, okay, to a great big thing that kind of smacks you upside the head and you go, whoa, like how, like I can't miss that, right? This is a big deal. So, and of course, everything in between. So whatever it is, so look out this week for something that's going to be happening, that's going to be a wake-up call for you, that that is going to change how you deal with certain aspects of your life going forward. You will notice it. Like there's no way you'll be able to miss this one. This one's coming to you. So the more receptive you are, the smaller the sign has to be, right? So, just keeping that in mind, there's nothing to work towards, really. It's going to come anyway. So just being aware of that. And so because of that, you're going to have a whole bunch of new ideas. It's almost like you've changed path in a way. A lot of the basics in your life are going to stay the same, like you'll still have work to do, and you'll still have home to do, and you'll still have your relationships that you're in and things like that. But it feels like in a very deep sense, deep inside yourself, that your new ideas are bringing you to a different point in your life. It feels very much like a transformational time. And so these new ideas that are coming to you, those are a product of your new receptivity, right? Probably from this wake-up call is what it feels like to me. So let that be gentle on you and allow yourself to receive. And then you get all these new ideas which change your perspective. For some of you, it does feel like it will produce some physical changes, like maybe you'll be moving, or maybe you'll go acquire a new job or something like that. But for some of you, this is an inner thing where your attitude about things will change, and that's good. That's a good thing, right? It's just time for an update. Is what it feels like. It's just an update for you, for your perspective, for the way you feel about the world around you, the way you feel about relationships. It's not quite that. It's about the way other people treat you and what you're willing or interested in receiving as treatment. And so, this is all a good thing. This is you growing. This is you saying, no, you've been doing that, treating me like you've been ridiculing me for that or whatever it is for a long, long time. And I've never enjoyed it. I've gone along with it just because to keep the peace or whatever else. But here's where it stops. Here's where now I'm saying I'm no longer interested in receiving that. So, you might have to be a little bit firm. You might have to, just simply state this is no longer okay or whatever. And the other person might react to that. You can't, depends upon their personality, whatever. That part is beyond your control, right? So don't take any responsibility for that part. You take responsibility for the part that serves you best, right? Okay. All right. So let's see we're going here next. Okay. Dreams. So are you having some vivid dreams? It feels like many of you are having vivid dreams. And, so the parts that you remember when you wake up in the morning, what do those mean to you? Where are your dreams guiding you? And so, you probably wouldn't take a dream and and then deliberately attempt to create it for real in your daily life, but certainly have a look at it and see, what does that dream mean to you? How does it feel? What do you think it's telling you? All those things. So that is, that's the kind of the literal translation of this card, and that for some of you it definitely feels like that. For others, this is more along the lines of, what are you dreaming of for the rest of your life? What do you want? What are you trying to manifest? How do you want your life to go? Now is a really great time. The only better time would have been yesterday. Now is a really great time to do your dreaming. What do you want from your life? Are you currently doing it? And I'm sure you're doing some parts of it. Some parts of your life are going to be exactly what you want, but how much of it is, and how much of it can you get there, right? I will suggest to you, your angels are suggesting to you, that over time you can make 100% of your dreams come true. Yes, you can. I know, I heard you say, I don't think so. Yeah, no, you can. You can. You have to decide what it is you want. And that's sometimes the hardest part, right? So, so paying attention to your dreams and to your desires and how you want your life to look and to feel and to be, really picture yourself in your life and as you want it to be. And then, all day, every day, whatever you're doing, kind of just ask yourself, is this going to help me get there? If it's not, maybe you should change that, right? So it's a really great way for you to get really going on what you want to accomplish and what you want to create in your daily life. How do you want to feel? What kind of people do you want to have around you? All those things, right? So a lot of times, in order to actually accomplish that, there are things that you need to surrender and release. So sometimes there's a part of your life that when you're asking yourself, is this getting me where I want to go? The answer is no, it's not. And so, maybe you actually kind of enjoy doing that thing, even though it's not getting you where you want to go. You might have to change some things, right? You might have to release some of those things. You might have to understand, that yes, some part of you enjoys that, but part of you doesn't. And so let's honor the part that doesn't and stop doing that, or give it up. Or, maybe these are people in your life who have different goals than you do. Some people, their goal is only to have instant gratification in this moment. Your goals are bigger than that. So even though you like that instant gratification, whatever it is, maybe it's partying or it's, whatever. So if you like doing that too, but you understand that that doesn't advance you, then it's time to remove yourself from that, and probably from those people, right? So this feels like a personal growth thing. This feels like you putting yourself first. And that's exactly how it should be. Exactly how it should be. Yeah. Yeah. And so once you make a decision, it's kind of a purification. The word ritual is popping into my head. So for some of you, you're going to find a lot of value in doing a ritual. Now, this card in particular says rain. So if where you are, you have the opportunity to to go out in the rain, then do that. Rain is amazing. It's been a long time since I had the opportunity. I can hardly wait till next time it truly rains and I can just go outside and just be in it and let it purify everything, my whole aura, and feels like body and everything else. Let it purify everything. And you can do that too. Now you can also do that in the shower. Moving water has a lot of power. All those negative ions in there, they cleanse stuff. They really, really increase the vibration of the air, the atmosphere around it, right? So in another sense, this is also, kind of talking about removing the substances. It really feels like that. So alcohol, drugs, whatever it is that's your substance of choice normally, go without that for a while. See how you feel. Take notes, how you feel today in your physical way and your mental, emotional way. And then go a month or whatever you decide without any of those, without any alcohol, without any drugs, really without any sugar, right? So, and then after a month, see how you feel. Compare it. When you've written down, how you felt before, and then you compare after a month. I bet you'll be a little bit surprised how much different you feel in all ways. Physically is the way we tend to easiest observe, but all the other ways, the mental and the emotional ways, as the spiritual ways, your connections to the divine, I think you'll find that is really increased, is really boosted, and if you then decide to go back to some of your old ways, you will notice that you're not as clear, that you don't feel as good, you don't have the energy, all that stuff, right? So that's what that's talking about. And all that together is a beautiful synergy. And that's what brings you closer to what you want. It truly is. So your angels, it's like they've been leaping in for this reading. They've been leaping in, going, an awesome opportunity to tell them what it is they need. And because it feels like they've been talking to you and you're not getting the message too much, right? So here is opportunity. Now they are, okay, definitely this does not apply to every single Aries in the world, right? Of course. So this is for this part of the message, the purification and everything, that part of the message is for those who are experiencing that right now. Some of you, it feels like some of you have already done this purification. You've already made these changes, and now your synergy is coming forth. Everything that you're creating is coming forth. That is so beautiful. It's like marching on is how it is. That's exactly how they're showing it to me, is marching on. You are fulfilling your dreams. That's beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what last bit of wisdom the angels have for you. There it is. Focus on service. Yeah. So that's part of, okay, yes. Yeah, so part of the message so far, of course, talking about your dreams and going forward and meeting those dreams will be much easier to fulfill when you focus on service. This is of yourself as well as of others, right? So whatever you're doing all day long, and you're contemplating, am I doing this or am I doing that? Or how do I accomplish this? Or, whatever it is, you're just in your ordinary life, you're at work, you're at play, whatever you're doing. Anytime that there's a moment where you go, oh, I could do it this way or I could do it this way, do it the way that focuses most upon serving somebody, being of service to somebody, because that will really, really advance you in a personal way. And when you advance yourself in a personal way, that's when things come to you, because that's how your vibration is. It brings all the good stuff to you. So that's really beautiful. Okay, so Aries, can I get your assistance here? Let's focus some of that service on the world and the people in it. How can we best serve? And then just follow your instincts, follow your guts, and how to serve. And so for this moment, we're sending beautiful healing energy, serving all the people of the world, and all the food, and all the water, and certainly the earth itself. That's lovely. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.